Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. It's important to note that most of this song is a simple strumming song with mostly open chords, and the whole song can be played with open chords. But of course, we've got this signature, beautiful fingerstyle opening, which I'm going to be teaching you in full, and I'll leave a link to the tab for that and a free chord sheet in the description below. Hope you really enjoy learning this one. Let's have a look at the basic chords, which will get you through all of this song if you just want to do a simple strumming version. Sound of Silence, when using a capo at fret 6, can be played with 5 basic open chords. We have the A minor chord, G major, C major, C over B, just very briefly, and then we have an F chord which can be played super easy, F major 7, which is like a C major, but with the middle and third fingers down one string. Those are the 5 chords. The strumming pattern would be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, throughout. And that's the strumming pattern that actually happens in the song after the first verse, and then everything's just an exact repetition of the same chord progression. Let's just strum through this progression, 1 strum per chord now. I'm just going to strum with my nail of my first finger, starting off with that A minor, going to G major. Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again. And then we're going to go F to C, so you choose whether you want the easier F major 7 or the full F bar chord. And we're going to go F to C twice. Easy version first of all. This is after the A minor chord. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. F again, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. That's the C/B just for 1 beat. Back to C major, within the sound of silence. And you'll often see me using this G major chord rather than with fingers 1, 2 and 3. Same position but with fingers 2, 3 and 4. This is kind of the fingerstyle G, which is why I'm using it here. Very common. In fact, when we're doing some fingerstyle in a second, we won't even play that major third a lot because it's not audible, so why hold it down? Now let's go for a full strum through of this. We're going to play a few verses. We'll have chords on screen now. Hopefully this will really help you get the progression and the rhythm under your fingers. If you struggle, just play single strums per chord when you see the chord coming up, and then play along on every beat, so every count of 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you have those steps between getting the chords under your fingers at the right time, the rhythm and timing, and then going for the strumming pattern. Once per chord, once per beat, and then the strumming pattern that we've shown earlier on, which is just down, down, up, down, down, up. Let's have a go at that now. Join in with me in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 2, 3, 4. Demoing the bar chords this time. Let's do it one more time. 2, 3, 4. So that's how this song would go for 3 verses. If you can do that, you should play along to the original recording as soon as possible. There are 5 verses in total. But the first verse is played with this fingerstyle intro over all of this first verse. Let's have a close-up on this now. Tab for this will be linked to below. And I am actually using the official Guitar Pro tab for this one, just to make sure it's 100% accurate, because I want to get this right. It's a really cool song and we want to learn it right. So let's have a close-up on that now. Starting off, in fact, with an A sus2 chord rather than an A minor, and starting off with the pattern, which is simply 4 notes. It's index finger on 3, middle finger on 2, ring finger on string 1. So there's these 3 strings pretty much throughout, though they do move to a string down later on. But to start the song, it's index, ring, middle, ring, repeated 4 times. And then for the Paul Simon part, it goes a similar style of pattern, but thumb, ring finger, index, ring, and it repeats that 4 times. And then we go to A minor, and it's thumb, ring finger, index, middle, and then the thumb moves to string 4 for the next 2 times, and it's the same pattern. So for example, that's the pattern, thumb moves to 4, and then it's back to string 5, and it's over a C chord, which is pretty much the first 2 lines of the song. So let's have a recap of that. 2, 3, 4. Next chord is an F chord. I find it easier to do an F bar chord for this one. You could do the thumb over the top, but I find that quite awkward with the capo so high on this particular guitar. But try both ways, because both are valid. It would be thumb on string 6, and then we lift off. So thumb, ring finger, index, middle to C chord. So that's a change in root note on the C chord, but the same pattern as we've done before. And from the F chord, so this is from bar 7. Same thing again. Then when we get to this 1 bar of C at bar 11, as it's written for me, we have a change of pattern. That's more like an inside out pattern, which we do in my fingerstyle course, and I've taught loads on my YouTube channel. This inside out pattern is really useful for stuff like this. But the pattern for the C chord over bar 11 is thumb, ring finger, thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, index. Then over the F chord, it stays quite similar to that last one, but this is different to the pattern that we've been doing earlier. string 6, 2, 3, 1, and then the thumb changes to string 4. So 6, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. Repeat it again. Otherwise known as thumb, middle, index, ring, thumb, middle, index, ring, thumb, middle, index, ring, thumb, middle, index, ring. And then we have for the C chord again. So a new pattern on all of these C chords really. Every time it repeats to a C, it does something slightly different. On bar 14, it is 5, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. Thumb, middle, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, middle. It's then C stepping down to A minor on bar 15 as it's written for me. So that's what we're going to play. It's kind of fiddly, but thumb, middle, index, down with that thumb to A minor, little strum to the thinnest string with your middle finger. So thumb, middle, index, thumb, thumb, thumb again, I would say, little strum, and pinky. Back to the C chord for bar 16, thumb, index, middle together, lift off with that first finger. I usually pick that, but on the tab it's a flick off, kind of like that. And then final 2 bars of the finger picking section, G to an A minor, G chord nice and easy, we only need the root note really. Thumb, fingers 1, 2, 3 on the middle 3 strings on 4, 3 and 2. And then a new pattern on the A minor, because of course it is. Thumb, index, ring, middle, ring, index, middle, ring. And a strum of A minor. That was string 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, strum an A minor. Let's just do the last 2 lines, which for me is from bar 11. These last 2 lines are the trickiest, and you'll come back to these again and again. To get it, because it's certainly fiddly to get, because they're all so different. So this is starting from, and then we're going to go to an F bar chord. This is the bit that I had to repeat most often. So let's go from bar 11, which is that pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how to play Sound of Silence. What a wonderful song. If you want more help with fingerstyle, the number one thing I would say is to get this pattern, which is inside out, and then going inside out to outside in, and then doing that for every chord that we do for this song. That would be my warm-up exercise. If you need more help with that, I'll leave a link on screen to where I teach this inside-out fingerstyle pattern and other songs that you can play with it that are absolutely classic. Let me know any song or lesson suggestions in the comments below, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.